My name's Simon Raine and I run and make Weardale cheese. I'm based in the old prisoner of war camp at Harperley at the very beginning of Weardale in beautiful County Durham. I make a range of cheeses, hard and soft and white and blue. The first cheese I ever made was the white Weardale, named after the dale itself, and that's a hard white Dale style cheese. And then its blue cousin is called Prince Bishop, which is made in a similar way but has the light blue veining in it. And then following on from that, there's a semi-soft blue called St Cuthbert, named after our patron saint who's buried in Durham Cathedral. A soft white rind brie style cheese called Brie de Weardale, naturally enough. And then most recently, I've started smoking the Weardale, not literally, but and that's smoked with a combination of apple and cherry wood, and that's called Bonnie Moorhen, which is the Weardale name for the red grouse. Got a range of customers. First and foremost, I started out selling directly to customers on market stalls and at food fairs, and I still do that now. I'm at Saltburn this very weekend coming up, so they are a large part of my customer base. But equally, I now go out to a lot of shops, delis, farm shops, all around County Durham, into North Yorkshire, over into Ulston and up into Northumberland, also to pubs and restaurants, and to butchers and bakers and some small retailers like that. Well, for me it's perfectly natural because this is where I live, just a few miles away, so it wasn't anything that I needed to make a great change in thought process or methodology, because it's home. There aren't any adverse issues. You get used to the seasons in a rural area, and the winters are never that bad to get out to customers. It's a beautiful place to live and work, of course, and obviously quite unique to be based in an old prisoner of war camp. I haven't checked up on it, but I guess I must be the only cheesemaker in a prisoner of war camp. But now I'll have to go and check that. Well, I'm by no means an expert, so all I could pass on is my own very limited experience. Obviously, when I was going into the niche market of making and selling cheese, it was something which I had to research quite thoroughly, because I wanted to know that I was going to be making and providing a product to the market which I could hopefully make a success out of, and so far so good. Also, you want to know that there is a market out there. You want to know who your competition is to a degree. I mean, ultimately, you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of cheesemakers in the country, but you've got to know that you can get out to places and actually provide something which is to a degree unique. And again, in cheese making, everybody's cheese has their own particular stamp on it. I'd also say talk to as many people as you possibly can, get as much help as you can, talk to people in the business and outside of the business, because everybody has some experience they can pass on, good, bad or indifferent, and you can always learn, always learn from what people have to say. Sometimes you discard it, but that's part of the filtering process too. So do a lot of research, do your homework, and get as much advice as you can. You don't have to take all the advice, but you can always listen to it and see what you can glean from it.